Delhi Toastmasters Club. We provide a supportive and positive.
Sandra, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Can you start again once I give you the green signal?
And please tell me the meeting number as well, Azad.
870.
Toastmaster Pandi, can you send me your evaluation form and title?
It's 870, Sandra.
870th. Okay. Okay.
So we are online, Sandra. Yes, you are good to go.
Okay. Hello and good evening, everyone. I welcome you all to the 870th meeting of South Delhi Toastmasters Club. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. There are few ground rules for the meeting. Let's take 10 seconds to put your mobile phones on silent mode. Do not indulge in crosstalk and chit-chat during a meeting through WhatsApp or any other means of communication. At Toastmasters, we do not talk about sex, religion, politics. Hence, it is recommended that not to talk about it in an offensive manner. Keep your camera switched on and keep yourself on mute. Unmute once your chance is to speak. Keep a pen and a paper or a notepad handy to record the nuggets that you observe during the meeting. I wish you wonderful time and learning in the meeting. With this, I would like to call upon our innovative and energetic leader and President Toastmaster Azad.
Can we have a round of applause? No matter we are on a screen, but it's okay. Some movement, some motion on the screen itself, give you the boost.
Yeah.
I think we have lost one member who was joining. Is there any problem with the person? If Pandit sir, can you check with Neil? I've just added him. He was there, but I think because of some technical issue, he has exited. So, guys, I officially welcome all of you, especially the guest and our very newest member, Milind Kumar, to the 870 meeting of this South Delhi Toastmasters Club. Before, as I am also the TMoD, so I will be talking about the theme and other things in that section, and I will not take much time as a presiding officer or as a president. I would like my guests and the newest member to speak. Start with the Milind Kumar, that how he found out about the Toastmasters, what is his motive and goal to join the Toastmasters, and where he see himself after attending almost 48 meetings. That is almost 1 year, and that is all. If you can talk about Milind.
Sure. Thanks, Azad. So let me start. As you already know that my name is Milind Kumar. So I'm planning to join this Toastmaster South Club for almost last 8 months. So I joined as a guest in last June, I think June 2020. I was in regular contact with Amit sir, but not able to join due to my office work. And finally, last week I joined it finally. And with Toastmaster, I believe it can help me with in becoming a better leadership, and it can also help me in building my overall personality in a corporate sector. So I think in these areas it will help me a lot in my next 1 year here with the Toastmaster. Thank you.
Great. It was good to hear from you, and I officially invite you as well as a newest member. Can we have a round of applause for him as well, guys? Because our journey of 1,000 miles, or you can say lakhs miles, whatever it is, with a single first step, and he has taken that step. So congratulations to you on that, and I wish you all the best. And I promise you, from next week, no matter how many members we are, we will go offline, because that is something I was talking to the other members, and that is the charm of coming to the Toastmasters. No doubt you can sit at the comfort of your home and you can talk to people through screen, but that does not give you that charm which you get on the offline meeting. You shake hands with people, you talk to them face to face. So I will try my best with my team to give you that experience from next week. So let's go to Kaustubh, sir. If I'm writing and rightly pronouncing your name, it is
Yeah, it
Kaustubh.
is.
Okay,
Kaustubh.
Kaustubh Shukla. Also, please tell us what is the meaning of your name before you start speaking about yourself. So we will be having your brief introduction. If you can give your brief
Okay.
introduction, starting with the meaning of your name, because that is something very interesting.
Okay.
This is
So
the first
it's
time I
more
have.
of a mythological meaning in my name, about my main name. Actually, it's like a gem which is worn by Lord Vishnu. So that is where we got to know about this costume money.
Great.
So during the Samudra Manthan, we got this money. And after that, Lord Vishnu have this money. So that's the meaning of my name.
The money which we got after the Manthan.
Yes.
Okay, that money is called Kaustubh.
Yes.
Wow, great.
So that's the meaning of my name.
And can you speak a little louder so that the other members can hear you
okay.
properly?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes. Voice
Okay,
is fine, but little louder will help us.
Okay, sure.
Yes.
So, and as per my introduction, I am in IT industry from last 12 years and currently working with US-based MNC, and it's more of a good experience so far. And I got to know about Toastmaster recently from the LinkedIn, where I found that complete profile of the Toastmaster and how people are getting good benefits from this. And the main reason to join this is to have more, leadership skills and how we can, take more benefit around this. So that's the main reason to having this.
Rightly said, sir. Rightly said. And thank you so much for your introduction. Now we have, I can see one more guest. If guest Mary, because Mary can be a male or female. So let me see that who the person is on the other hand. So Mary, can you hear me? I think she is having some problem with the audio. So guys, being the presiding officer, I myself give to the stage to me as a TMoD, and let's start the meeting. So the theme of today's meeting is why Toastmasters, and no one can be a better person to talk about this than Toastmasters IC Pandey. Sir, IC Pandey, Toastmaster IC Pandey, can you hear me? Okay, meanwhile, we can move on to the Toastmaster Divyanshi. Can you hear me?
Yes, Toastmasters are.
So why Toastmasters? You have been a Toastmasters and yes, champion up till the division level as far as the speeches are concerned. So why Toastmasters?
Well, basically, the one reason I joined was because I love speaking, and that's, oh my God, that's my bell. I'm sorry. But one reason is that I love speaking, and I wasn't getting enough opportunities in my school or college, even though I was. So yeah, I was not getting enough opportunity in college, and I wanted to really get a platform where I could speak. Another development, I joined for publicly speaking reasons, but I got a lot of personality development, leadership, and all of that. So that is obviously a plus point. But my primary reason was public speaking.
Great, great. Actually, most of us join the Toastmasters for improving our public speaking skills. But let me tell you guys, almost, I will refer the data. Yes, I have got some preparation done. So almost 2,80,000, that is the number.
Yes,
2,80,000 plus members are there worldwide, which means this is something people are doing out of concern and love, because they know this, that if they want to grow as a leader, the public speaking skills are something which they will be requiring in the future. And there are almost 14,700 clubs in 144 countries. I am stating that data because these many people, clubs, and the people from different country, I'm sorry, they will be sensible enough to give their time to this platform. And that is why when I was searching something like this to join, and when I joined Toastmasters, my aim was also to improve public speaking skills. But when I joined in the second meeting, I went on the website and I checked it thoroughly, and I found that once you are a Toastmasters, you not only grow as a public speaker, you also build your confidence like anything. You do your networking in a small group, and that group helps you to go outside the group and meet other groups, and then other groups, then other groups. So you have a worldwide connection. And this is, I think, the most cost effective platform. So as they say, I was just going through the website again, and I found something interesting, and that line I want to share with you. They say break barriers, not your budget. So you can break barriers here by joining Toastmasters, and your budget will still be in your pocket. Your money, sorry, because the budget is very, very minimal and the benefits are on the higher side. So I will be talking about more about the Toastmaster International and what is the benefit I personally gained as a Toastmaster. But because of the time constant, let's move on the meeting. And the meeting is divided into 3 parts, wherein we have the prepared speeches section, we have journal evaluation, and in between those, we have a very, very interesting area that is called table topic masters, wherein the guests can also participate and they can speak. What we do in table topic section, basically we give you a topic on the spot, and you have to think on your feet, and you have to speak on that topic around 2 and 2.5 minutes. So who's the general evaluator? Divyanshi, right?
Yeah,
So
no,
people-
I'm the general evaluator.
Pandi is the general evaluator, and Devyanshi is his evaluator.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Andy
can
sir,
call me.
are you the general evaluator?
Yeah. Because in the last minute change, Divyansh is not well, keeping well. So
Okay. It's okay. That is why I've confirmed, because I was having a doubt between you two. So I hand over the stage to the general evaluator, who will be introducing his team, his tag team, that how they are going to evaluate the whole meeting and the different aspects of meeting like time, grammar, and the accounting. So I give the virtual stage to the Toastmaster IC Pandi, who will be evaluating the meeting as a whole. So the stage is all yours, sir.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Azad, for setting the tone for today's meeting. And good evening, all. I am Toastmaster Pandi, General Evaluator for today's meeting. The purpose of general evaluation meeting and everything which is not taken place during the meeting. So I will evaluate as a whole from end to point, from starting to the end, how the people are coming and performing their performance, their duties, their organization, their development, their content in different aspects. So as a whole work, doing all this in one hand, it's become very tedious. So I have a supporting team. Like today, generally we have a tag team of timer, accountant, and grammarian. But today we have only 2 supporting team. One will be the accountant, another one will be the timer. So now I would like to request the timer. The timer job will be taken care by today, Toastmaster Azad.
Pandi sir, I think you are having some issues with your audio. I believe it is not only me, others are
Azad,
also having problem. If you can check your audio.
Is it okay? Is it okay? Is it okay now? My audio is okay now?
Yeah, it's fine. If you are having a
okay.
bandwidth problem, you can switch off your phone.
Okay.
You are the exception.
So now,
yes.
now you take please a timer role. Just explain the role of a timer.
Oh, this is the beauty of Toastmasters. You don't know that what is coming on your way. But if something is given you on the spot, then also you have to take it and you have to do it. So, okay, Being a timer, I will be taking care of the time of the speaker, which is 5 to 7 minutes, and he has a 30 period grace, so he can speak up till 7 minutes and 30 seconds. And minimum time which will be required to speak him to qualify is 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So he has a window from 4 minutes 30 seconds to 7 minutes 30 seconds. At 5 minutes, I will be raising green card. At 6 minutes, I will be raising yellow card, and at 7 minutes, I will be raising red card. Red card will red card will be there until he finishes his speech. So I request him to finish him by 7:30. I mean under 7:30 minutes. For table topics, we have a window of 2 to 3 minutes. Generally, we give the time up to 2 minutes and 30 seconds, but there is a grace period of 30 seconds. So you get overall 3 minutes. I will be raising a green card at 1 minute and 30 seconds, yellow card at 2 minutes, and the red card at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. There will be a grace period, as I mentioned before. So the red card will be there up till the 3 minutes. So all of your request is who gets a chance to speak in a table topic section to finish your speech under 3 minutes. Except that I will be having one evaluator for the speech evaluation who will be getting 2 minutes and 30 seconds with a grace period of 30 seconds. I will be raising a green card at 1:30, yellow card at 2, and red card at 3. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So that will be my role, and I give the stage back to the general evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Azad, for explaining the timer role. And now I would like to request the new member of the South Delhi Toastmasters Club, that is Toastmaster Milan, who is going to take a maiden role of accounter. Toastmaster Milan, just can you explain your role as accounter? Over to you, Toastmaster Milan.
Sure. Thank you. So, greeting fellow Toastmaster and guest. The purpose of our counter is to note words and sounds that used as a crutch or pause filter by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen for the overused words, including and, well, but, so, and, you, no. I will also listen for filler sounds, including and, I will also note when a speaker repeat a word or phrase such as I, or this means, like that. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker will use these expressions. Thank you, Toastmaster.
Thank
I
you
will
so
hand
much.
over the stage back to Pandey.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Milan, counter, for explaining your role perfectly. Now, this is the time I will hand over this stage to Toastmaster of the day, and I will come and present the evaluation report when called upon to do so. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Azad.
Thank you so much for stating the roles with your team. So we have only speaker today who is Toastmaster IC Pandey, and it is always great to hear from him. But before I give the stage to IC Pandey, let's call her speech evaluator, Toastmaster Divyanshi Chauhan, who will be stating the speech objective of the speech of Toastmaster IC Pandey. So stage is all yours, Toastmaster Divyanshi.
Hello everyone. Today I'll be evaluating the speech of Toastmaster IC Pandey. Toastmaster IC Pandey is an avid speaker and he will be going for level 5 speech 1 in presentation mastery, and he will be delivering a speech. I will be going for general evaluation, and I will be back with my evaluation after being called upon by the Toastmaster. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Divyanshi. So Toastmaster IC Pandey is giving his speech. Just give me some seconds, guys.
I'm sorry, continuing to that, the title of Toastmasters Pandey speech will be Why Volunteer Organizations, and he will be giving a speech in level 5 in speech 1.
Yes, that is something I was waiting for. So before I was writing to her, she just recalled it. So why voluntary organization Toastmaster IC Pandi? Toastmaster IC Pandi, why volunteering organization? All the best to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the day. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters.
Sir, you need to check your audio. You need to check your audio.
Toastmaster Pandi.
Pandi sir, you need to check your audio. It is
Someone rightly said, don't
it is
ask
getting
what
break.
you did for the country. Sorry. It's okay now? It's okay now? Just a moment. Just a moment. Actually, network is not working at home.
Yes, some issue with your network, I guess.
Yeah. So is it okay now? Is it okay,
Yes.
Toastmaster Azad?
Yeah, it is fine, sir. I would say.
Okay. So
It's okay,
good
sir.
evening.
I just start your counting your time from now on. It's
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Someone rightly said, don't ask what the country did for you, and ask yourself what you did for the country. Can anyone guess who said this? Any guess? Who said first time?
नेताजी सुभाष चंद्र बोस.
Prior to that, someone said.
Sir, whosoever it is, but it is going to be a politician.
Okay. It is judged by John F. Kennedy. He used this word first time. Just ask everyone what we can do for the country. It is absolutely true and correct. Today's world, everyone, we are focusing our life, our family, and our near and dear. But however, there are many people who's taking care of themselves and others also. So the volunteer organization all across the world, in nearby our living place also, they are doing something which going away from their own limitations also sometime. Now, can you please raise your hand? How many of you are involved with any volunteer organization? Can you please show your hand? How many of you involved with any volunteer organization or ever become in contact with any volunteer organization? Can anyone say? No? So nobody is involved. So I hope that after today's my speech, you will be thinking that to involve. Yeah. Yes.
Four, five people raise their hands. They are involved.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, it is not coming because today I am attending through mobile. Yeah, it's due to network problem. I joined through mobile.
Okay, sir. It's okay. Just go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So I will share my experience, which organization which I am associated with. So when I came from my schooling, my college, my job, I reflected where I can contribute to the society. So the first thing came into my mind, whether I can give some money to help providing food to others. There are many things came into my mind. And finally, I concluded that you cannot give money to elevate people. There is a saying in Japan. They said, they mentioned in an auditorium I read during my first visit to Japan. They read, don't give fish and teach fishing, which means if you are giving money to eliminate their one-time food or for a certain time, it's not going to serve. But you are making them to earn their money, that will be a great help. So I thought that why don't I start a volunteer organization so that to make people to earn money. To earn money, what I can do with the minimum investment. So I have collected the data, the village near to my village, around 20-30 villages, the school going and college going students. So after collected those data, I booked one hall and I started providing them help by preparing, basically to prepare for competition exam. I appointed few teachers. Those who are graduated, they are also preparing for the exam, but they are good at some level. So I'm started giving salary to them, minimum salary, and they are teaching to others to prepare themselves for a better job. So what the job they can go, like minimum, they're not for like EPS, IAS and IPS, IFS officers level, up to that level, but the villagers where they are focusing up to the 10th standard level. For example, police, army, bus conductors, drivers, BSF, this kind of job, they can, the minimum qualification is 10, but they are graduated, but still they were not able to clear that. Such kind of provision I made. So this is started few years back. Then initially I started funding from myself. Then I started a group. I involved my college friends, my colleagues, those who are working, and those who worked in my past organization. I floated this message to each and everyone, and they are also voluntarily started contributing that per month 500 rupees. So the people are, there are many people that they don't even know that from where the money is going, but they have started contributing to that per month 500,000, something like that. So once it is this money, we are using that and giving the room rent of that hall and the teaching staff minimum salary. By this, for the last 2-3 years, I can say that more than 40 the students, the villagers, they got placed in different positions. For example, there are around 18 people, they got police job, and around few people, they got in army, few students, they got in bus drivers and conductors, like that. So this is each and every one of us today's life. Even though we are focused on our life, we have to involve what we can do. So what we can contribute others. So to make the world better place. Again, it is not we can go and fund everyone. We can. There are a lot of people in the world. There are a lot of poverty in our country. But what we can do with the minimum cost, with the group of people put together, that is we can organize and we can help, and the benefit can be reached to up to the bottom level where it is needed. So by this message, by this my speech, what I am urging to each and every one of you join today's meeting, just try even a small thing, even a small, even one advice can change somebody's life. Even somebody might be thinking you can take 15 minutes or half an hour to coach somebody, to teach, to share your knowledge and guide. If somebody, there are a lot of people do not know how to apply job. There you can guide them to apply job. To the nutshell, to summarize my speech, I will request each and every one of you to get into any support to the society. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Wow, what is the speech? Guys, can we have a round of applause for the speaker? See, first, he was struggling with the network, but still he completed the speech. Second, the kind of topic he picked up, I think we must learn something about it, and get 30 seconds each one of you and send him a personal chat that how he can improve on the personal, on the speech. So that can be a personal feedback. I'm waiting for those 30 seconds, guys. You can write to Pandey sir on the personal chat. Time is up. Pandey sir, what a speech. Yes.
Saying TM Pandey is not in the meet. When I shared the chat.
Okay, because he must be joined through the this mobile, so that might be a problem. So no issues. You can send him on his WhatsApp later on.
Okay.
So let's go ahead with the meeting, guys. And Pandey sir, I am already associated with one of the organizations, and I
Yeah,
also
yeah.
extend my offer once to you, and I'm
Yeah,
working
yeah, I
on this.
remember.
So once
Yeah,
the
I
offer
remember.
is done, I mean, once the basic projection is done, I will come to you for some funds. So with
Sure,
this,
sure, sure, sure.
let's move on to the second section of the meeting, which is table topic master, and we have Toastmaster Sandra Srivastav, who is amazing, and I know that she must have got some the great topics. But before she takes over the stage as a table topic master, I would like her to speak on something, that why she has joined Toastmasters and what type of benefits she has gained as a Toastmaster. So before you start as a Toastmaster, table topic master, Sandra, please enlighten us on how you gained benefits from the Toastmaster. Stage is all yours.
Okay, thank you, Azad. Yeah, so Toastmaster for me is a kind of second university, if I can say.
Sandra, can you switch on your video?
Yeah.
Yes, because anchor must be seen on the video.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I was doing it in my section. So yeah. So Toastmaster to me is a second kind of university, which makes me learn lot and give away a lot of my things which I have been taking since my childhood, and it is also a privilege to be a president of one of the Toastmasters club, which is a distinguished Toastmaster, which is yet to be a distinguished Toastmaster club. So this Toastmaster club, before I was having confidence, but this after coming to this Toastmasters club, it generally boosted my confidence a little bit higher, so that I can go ahead and I can do anything I need to. Now it is like, if I am in a space that I am not feeling, one of like some of my friends, they feel shy. Ki why how I can go and I can say to the VC, or I can say to the director of the university, or vice, or whatever, and my teachers also, my professor also say he who will go and say them, and there is no we don't have this kind of bandwidth to go ahead and say anything to. Then what happened, I just then they made me the CR. I just went to the VC and I told, sir, it is very difficult for us to as especially for me as a left-handed person, to sit on the small table and write and keep the iPad, laptop, or whatsoever I have. It's very difficult for every one of us. Then he told everyone, all of his team, he no, it's very good, and very good suggestion, and you need to all the deans are requested to have a look into it, and make a solution out of it. So this is what Toastmaster has made me ki, yeah, I can go ahead and I can say whatever I feel. I don't feel anything that makes me shy about. And this after going to SDTM, after going from SDTM, I was like totally changed, and I was not aware of the thing that I will be one day become the VP education, and then I will the other day I will become the president of the club. I was not aware of that thing. And then the people are like, she is very, and then they called me, we are removing the VP education because she doesn't come in the meeting, she doesn't join, she doesn't do work, she doesn't give roles to anyone, she doesn't do anything, we are not happy with our VP education, so can you be our VP education? I said, okay, fine, I will be going ahead and doing it. Now the thing is, I've been for VP education for a limited time, but because I joined in a middle, so they gave it in the middle. So it was very difficult for me because it was already late and the term was getting over. So I was like, ठीक है, whatever I get, I can go ahead and I can, ठीक है, I can make the club to highest. Then they like are on my back saying, no, now you become the president. We are like very happy, and you having the you can be the president, and you can have this thing, and you can make them do things. Then one day I very politely scolded my EC because they did not did the work on under my expectation. None of them were like doing it. And I was only the person who was giving the roles, and I was only the person who was taking the roles. Then I held up an EC meeting. I was very fed up. I said, I will be seeing the college, and I will be seeing you guys also having the roles, giving the roles and all. So I said, no, it's not acceptable, and I have to like take some action. Then I told them very politely that, sir, this is not acceptable, and you are a very passionate and experienced Toastmaster. You should not do this kind of thing. It's not acceptable. I'm not happy from your job. And it's then he was like, no, I will give the role and all. I'll do my job courteously and all. I said, okay, fine, I can understand. Then he was like, yeah. So this is all is what my experience as a leader, and let's see. And I love to learn from Azad and Divyanshi and Toastmaster Pandi. So yeah. So with this, Azad, can I go for TTM now?
Yes, Sandra.
Okay.
Good to go.
Yeah. So
And make everyone speak.
yeah, that is my job. Now let me like. So I have a different pattern of choosing members. So I'll start with the members first. So I'll say some names of some flowers. You need to choose from them whatsoever flower you like, and you can just go ahead. Rose, marigold, sunflower, lily, jasmine, lavender, orchid, tulip, lotus. So please choose from these flowers.
So
If
who is
I
supposed to choose?
Yeah, if I can start with
Yes, yes.
Toastmaster Azad only.
Oh, great. Yes, please. So I choose Rose.
Okay.
Let me make some more girlfriends.
Oh, you before only have a child, so don't do that.
No, books are my girlfriends. So I will
Yeah,
buy
that is
more.
okay. That is fine. Okay, so let me find a toughest topic for you.
Oh, okay. You are scaring me, huh?
No, so as I love taking challenges, so
Great. Please
every
tell me the
challenge.
topic. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, what has been your proud? No, this is a very simple one. Okay. If you had three wishes, what would it be? What would they be, and why? If you had three wishes, what would it be and why? Toastmaster Azad.
Wow. Thank you so much, a table topic master, Sandra Srivastav. So, Sandra, in the form of an angel, has given me to wish for three things which I can get. So, thank you so much. First wish, that as a human being, I always think that why these many people sleep empty stomach. So my first wish would be if everyone on the earth can be fed well and before they go to their beds. And I'm talking about every single species, not only about human beings. But yes, every human being can be fed. Then also, I mean, somewhere my conscience will be on the enlightened side. So that is my first wish. Second wish, that is very subjective. I will be very selfish by saying that, because I want to travel the world. If I can travel I get a chance and I can travel the world, that will be the, not only wish, my dream will come true. Third wish, which I personally believe, because in this big universe, these many countries, then there are many cities, then one location, many species. I am just this much. So sometimes I personally think that this much species being me,
Yes, you can.
can I get at least this much of knowledge in my field?
Azad, hold on.
1 minute over.
There is some disturbance.
I am taking up the time, sir. No problem. I am taking
There is
care of
some
it.
disturbance. Please unmute yourself. Head Azad.
Okay. So I was just wondering that if I can be an excellent lawyer, and one day, if I earn good money, then I will only earn money from 10% of my clients, and 90% cases I will take for free. And that is a promise to myself. I make in every morning I wake up. But yes, I'm having 2 kids. So right now money is, yes, obviously the priority. So those are my 3 wishes, that everyone on the earth should be fed before they go to their bed. I want to travel the world. And last but not the least, I want to become the bestest lawyer of the country and maybe in the world one day. So thank you so much. And back to Toastmaster, Table Topic Master Sandra Srivastava.
You will be one day, Azad. You will be one day a very
Thank you.
best lawyer. I pray for you that you can become a very best lawyer, because you are a capable person for that. So, yeah. Okay. So now can I go ahead with a guest? What is this? Kaustubh.
Kaustubh.
Yeah. So your choose a flower except rose.
Lotus.
Okay, yeah. So how can we, your topic is, how can we create more meaningful connections with people around us? How can we create more meaningful connections with people around us? Guest Kaustubh.
Okay. So to have a more meaningful connection with the person around us is if we can understand how exactly they are in their personal life and how they interact with each other. So that gives us more profound understanding about them, than how they interact with each other. And in the same manner, we can start communicating with them, and they will understand that, okay, this person is having some similar kind of vibes, and thereafter we can start having more meaningful communication with them, that, okay, so how this is happening. And after going through that conversation, we can correlate with multiple other communications. So this way we can have a more meaningful understanding, and we can proceed further in having different topic discussions and how they think. So we can start with in that direction. So I'm not sure if this covers, but yeah. Over to you, Sandra.
Okay, no, yeah. Thank you, Kaustubh. It was a very great start of your Toastmaster journey. So, yeah, that was a great take on the topic. Now I would like to move ahead with our one and only Toastmaster IC Pandey.
Yes, sure.
So your topic is just choose a flower except rose and lotus.
Gold Mary.
Very good.
Yeah. Very good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. So
Sir,
yeah,
adjust your audio, please. It is
thank
getting
you,
disturbed.
Azad, for
For me, na? For me,
yeah, there is some
now,
disturbance
is
in
it
the
okay
audio.
now? Is it okay now? Is it okay now?
There's some
Yes, sir.
static noise is coming.
There was some noise. Yes, there is
Yeah.
still some noise.
Yeah, that is a landing. Aeroplane is plane landing.
Okay.
That sound.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great, great, sir, great. Go ahead, please, Sandra. Please go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Okay. So, ready for like a little tough topic, Toastmaster Pandi.
Sure.
Yeah, kind of psychological topic. Okay. It's okay to you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what is language? What is language? Language acquisition. What is language acquisition as per you?
Thank you so much, Table Topic Master, for giving me the topic. That is, what is language acquisition in my perspective? See, the language is a means of communication. Before we born, before we enter into the earth, on planet Earth, we learn some language when we are growing in our mother's womb. The sound we listen, we recognize that sound. And whenever the same sound comes again, then we correlate with that. Then we recognize something. That is the language. The language started in Stone Age and now it's matured in a different level. But the scientists proved that the languages will stimulate a lot the brain work. If the person who is knowing, many multilingual people are always performing better than a single or bilingual people. The more and more the language you learn, the more and more you will be, your brain will be activated. That's I have read somewhere. So the language acquisition is whenever you find the chance, you should acquire any language where you are living or wherever you can get to travel to other place also. The language, you're knowing many language, it always helps you to grow better, to understand better, and to communicate with the people, because you are speaking the same language with the people. They are speaking, the attachment, the connect, the relationship, it will create a better bonding to each other. So in my perspective, the language acquisition, the more and more language you learn it, the more and more benefit you will get it. Thank you, and over to you, every topic master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pandi. Now I would like to move ahead with another guest. Uh, who's the guest? Guest Tarun, if you can come ahead.
Yeah, sure. Hi, Sandra. Thank you.
Welcome. So, choose a flower between except rose, marigold, and lotus.
I don't remember many flavors name, but I would
I'll
like to
tell
go
you,
ahead with the
I'll tell you.
yellow one.
Sunflower. Okay.
Yeah.
So your topic is what is the best way to describe an awkward silence? What is the best way to describe an awkward silence? Guest Tarun.
I didn't get the topic.
What is the best way to describe a silence? Awkward silence.
Best way to describe a awkward silence,
Awkward silence. Yes.
or
Awkward
like
silence.
best way to describe a silence.
Yeah, I mean, you can change it to that also.
What is the best way to describe an awkward silence or silence?
Yeah, it's same only. Awkward silence. Okay, no problem. I can change the
No,
topic. No
yeah,
issue.
yeah, please, like it's very difficult. I don't
For-
know. I can
okay.
speak about silence, but to how to
It's
describe
okay. It's
silence,
okay.
I can
I
speak
will
about
change.
silence.
Okay, no problem. I can change it. What
I
gets
can,
your okay? Okay, no problem. Speak on silence only then.
yeah, yeah. So silence is generally like referred to emptiness, or when someone is quiet. Generally, like someone is quiet, we can say like the person is silent. Or silence in a broader perspective represents emptiness as well. So when we're silent, we are not speaking anything, right? So I've read so many spiritual books as well. In that, like one of the spiritual books, it was mentioned that silence is a source of creation, right? So when I'm speaking something, I know what I'm speaking. But when I'm silent and I'm listening something, I'm learning something new. So at that point of time, I'm learning something new. So like if you can relate it to this like phrase, silence is source of creation. So if I'm silent, I'm learning something new. So sometimes in the hustle of the city or the noise of our head, we are not able to focus on any particular aspect or our life. It's good to take a break. It's good to go into a silent mode as well, be it meditation, be it solitude, anything, whatever like prefer to go into. And then in that silence, there is something like intuition, or there is some inner voice. We can get to hear that voice, and following that voice, accordingly we can choose the further course of action of our life and move accordingly slowly. If you follow that voice, we can get onto the right path, or we can go into the right direction. So silence is a source of creation, and a very good tool to learn about yourself. Yeah.
Okay. That
Thank
was
you.
yeah. Okay. Welcome. That was a great take on the topic to guest Tarun.
Thank you.
Now I would like to move ahead with Toastmaster. Is he a Toastmaster, Azad?
Yes, Toastmaster Milan is the
Yeah.
newest one. Yes.
Yeah. So okay. So choose a flower between except lotus, rose, sunflower, marigold.
I believe Lily was there. So let's go with Lily.
Yeah, Lily was there. So your topic is what gets you most excited about the life? What gets you most excited about the life? Toastmaster Milind.
Okay. Thank you, Sandra, for this wonderful topic. So, if I talk about my life, so in my life, I believe that every day we get a chance to create something new in our career and to help so many people in so many different ways. So I think that is a most you can call it a beautiful thing of our life, which we can which we through which we can help so many people in our careers and everywhere around us. And I believe there are so many different ways, like through volunteering in NGO, through which we can help it. Beside this, I think there are other things also, which we can say it benefit and it is beautifully in our life. We can enjoy different thing in our life, like traveling to different places around the world and spending time with family. So I believe these things are the most beautiful things which make our life very interesting. So I think that's all from my side. Thank you. Thank you. Hand over to you, Sandra.
Thank you, Toastmaster Milind. That was a very great take on the topic. Timer, if I can go ahead with the more speakers.
Yes, yes. Take everyone. You have guest Mary.
Yeah, I was going to the member first. Then I will.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Whichever you wait.
So if I can take up Toastmaster Devyanshi.
Sure, of course, yes.
So please choose a flower between Rose, marigold, lily, lotus, sunflower.
Lily.
Lily is gone. Lily is gone. These flowers
Sunflower.
are gone. Except them,
Sunflower.
you have to choose.
Sunflower.
Sunflower also is gone.
You can give me whatever you want. It's fine.
Okay, then you can take lavender.
Okay.
Okay, so if you could meet any person in history, if you could meet any person in history, who would it be? If you could meet any person in history, who would it be? Toastmaster Divyanshi.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sandra, for the topic. If I could meet any person in history, it would definitely be Adolf Hitler. I think, as an appreciator of arts and similar dispositions, I think he was a very misunderstood person, and we know only half of the story. But whatever it is, it's a very one-sided story that we are told. And of course, the part where the he was a genocidal villain and he traumatized and tyrannized half of Germany. It's true, but what is really a building point for him was his childhood when he was rejected for being of a certain community, and he was rejected to be accepted in art in an arts college because he was from a certain background, and in rage he decided to, well, did what he did. So I think if I could meet anybody from history, it would definitely be Adolf Hitler, and kind of have a conversation as to what it is. I've read Mein Kampf, and I think a lot of his, childhood memoirs have been diminished and demolished because of him being a cruel person in general. But I think that's who I'm going to meet. Thank you so much.
Welcome, Toastmaster Devanshi. Yeah, it was very and in some aspects, if I talk about Hitler, is very it was very traumatized event. I have read it like thousands of times, and it doesn't go out of my mind that it happened in Germany. He used to have this gas chambers, and he used to keep the Jews people in the gas chambers. He used to terrorize or make a terror in Germany, in the for the Jews it only, not for the German people.
Sandra, we have the last question to take up, so please
Yeah.
take guest Mary.
Yeah, I was going ahead. So guest Mary, if you can just come ahead.
Guest Mary, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, thank God.
So, which flower do you want to choose from rose, jasmine, lily, lavender, lotus? From out of
Every
these,
flower has gone. Just give her that topic right away.
yeah,
In
yeah.
constant of the time,
So
yes.
yeah. So
Guest Mary, if you can switch on your video, if possible for you. Just for the session we are going to speak.
I will request that I do that the next time I come to this meeting.
Okay, no problem, please.
okay, so Azad, can I go ahead?
Yes, please.
Yes.
You're good to go.
Okay. So your topic is, what is the best piece of advice you have ever been given? What is the best piece of advice you have been ever given? Guest Mary.
I must say, have received a lot of advice. But like you have asked, which one is really the best? I don't know which would be the best one for this particular topic. But I think that would have to be not to be afraid, to just go ahead and just do whatever it is that I am afraid to do. Because if you face your fears, that is how they will go away. Like you were talking earlier, Toastmaster of the day, and you mentioned that most of us have joined Toastmasters because of fear of public speaking. I am one of those Toastmasters who joined Toastmasters because of fear of public speaking. So when I am told that I can actually grow when I face my fears, then that for me is good advice that I would also pass on to somebody else. Do not fear, just go ahead and do it. When you are called upon to share a topic, don't fear, just go ahead and do it. And for me, that has worked, including even up to this particular moment when you have just asked me that question, that I just go ahead and do it. Do not fear. Back to you, Table Topics Master.
Yeah, thank you, guest Mary. That was a very positive take on the topic, and I also personally feel about ki we should not fear whatever it is a fire or whatever it comes in your way. You should pass it away, and you should pass by it, and you should go ahead. So with this, I give on the stage to our general evaluator, Toastmaster IC Pandey.
Thank you so much, Table Topic Master.
Pandey sir, sorry to stop you. I am just launching a poll for the best table topic speakers. So guys, you can vote. I believe you can see the poll.
Yes, Azad, I can see it, but I don't know.
Please
Others.
vote. You have 30 seconds. Yes, Pandey sir, you can go ahead. I have received the vote.
Yeah, thank you so much, Toastmaster Sandra, our table topic master, for conducting such a wonderful table topic session. Good evening, all. I am back, Toastmaster Pandi, as a general evaluator. As our TMoD explained, the structure of Toastmasters meeting is divided into three parts. The number one, preferred speech. Number two, table topics. The number three is the evaluation, where we really give and take the constructive feedback to make from good to better and better to best. Today, as a general evaluator, I will first request my team to evaluate the performers, then I will come to my final evaluation. The first we will go for the prepared speech evaluation. Today we had only one prepared speech. Generally we have 2, 3 and maximum of 4. Today we have one prepared speech. For that, we have evaluator Toastmaster Divyansi. Toastmaster Divyansi is a very good orator, and she, as mentioned earlier also, this platform, she is a winner of the area level, club level, and area level. She represented the club at the division level. So now I would like to request Toastmaster Divyansi to evaluate the first speaker. Over to you, Toastmaster Divyansi.
Good evening, everyone. So I evaluated Toastmaster Pandi. The title of Toastmaster Pandi's speech was by volunteer organizations, and he actually put forward his points very, very smoothly and actually very efficiently. He also engaged with the audience. He made sure that everybody was, it was almost like a conversation. He made sure that everyone was talking to him and not just him giving a speech. He incorporated the story in between, which almost gave a personal touch to his story. And I think that was very welcome by the audience and was taken up very well by the audience. And it really tells something about how good of an orator Toastmaster Pandi is. He had a clarity of voice. He had a connection to the audience. He had a very well connection to the audience because I could see everybody nodding and applauding him. So that was commendable. The only recommendation I can possibly fathom is that there, and I know it might not be always in your control, but there could be a better network situation because in the initial few seconds of your speech, we could not hear you clearly. And secondly, maybe the phone could be in a more stable position so that our vision is better, and maybe we can speak and we can see you more clearly instead of just your face, and we can observe your body language as well. All in all, I would say that the speech was very structured. It started with a quote, and then there was a story in between, and it ended in a very peachy note. It ended on calling out to everybody that why should we all volunteer, why should we all engage with volunteer organization, and how important it is to give back to the community whatever we have. So I think that was a very commendable thing. Overall, it was a great speech. It had an objective, it had clarity, and I think it was a very personal and a very deep story, and also a very nice speech. So that's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmasters for giving elaborate evaluation. Now I would like to request my auxiliary evaluator, the first auxiliary evaluator, the counter, Toastmaster Milan. The stage is yours. Please present your.
Yeah, thanks, Toastmaster Pandi. So during the meeting, I have noticed that there are a couple of pillars which everyone has mentioned. So let me start with Toastmaster Divyanshi. So she has used one times one times and one times so. Toastmaster Azad has used one times so and one times like. Toastmaster Pandi has used two times so, two times like. Guest Kostap has used two times and two times so. Guest Tarun has used one times well and three times so. Toastmaster Sandra has used five times two times and two times so. And guest Mary has only used one times but. That's my report for the day. Hand over to Pandey.
Yeah,
Toastmaster Pandey.
thank you so much, Toastmaster Villain, for presenting your report. Now, I would like to go for the second auxiliary role player, Toastmaster Azad. The timer, Toastmaster Azad, over to you.
Thank you so much, sir. Just a minute. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. See, time is the very important thing. You can have everything back in your life, but not the time. But I'm glad that everyone has used their time as allowed or given by the meeting. Or I have just one advice for the table topic masters, because when you are a table topic master, you must speak less and give more time to the speakers and try to finish as soon as possible. So that is the only, because she has taken a lot of time, except that the speaker was within the time limits, and auxiliary role player, table topic speaker, anchors, everyone has been under the time which was given to them. So that's all from my side. Back to the general evaluator. Back to the general evaluator. IC Pandey sir, are you there?
Azad, he's
Yeah, he's here.
on.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Azad, the timer, for details report. Now, yeah. Yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah. Thank you so much, Toastmaster. Brief details. Now, this is the time to give the general evaluator report. I will start with the meeting and with the sergeant at arm, and the entire process that the Toastmaster of the day was well in time and to be on the content, and the presiding officer also warmly. We are coming to all the table topic master also took the role on the spot, and she also conducted he engaged everyone to participate. She followed a very excellent structure. First, she called the member and the guest, alternatively, so that the guest can feel comfortable to understand how we can seek the guests. They can prepare themselves, so how to entry and the exit of this table. Excellent job by the table topic master evaluator. the evaluator Toastmaster Divyansi, she was a very good evaluation. She covered all the aspects from start to end in between, how the audience engagement and everything. What could be one thing I would like to recommend for the general the evaluator is what she should have clearly mentioned that what are the we follow the structure like that. CRC ST means the commendation. When you open the report, you should say my commendations are 1, 2, 3. That's the commendation. Then the recommendation, even though she said the scope of improvement, the one point, but it should be clearly mentioned that so that the member, everyone can understand, yeah, this is a commendation, the good point. Since he's coming to the recommendation, the things where we can improve. And the third is also the commendation to finish that. And to summarize is overall the evaluation report, to summarize and the takeaway. She mentioned the point, every point she's mentioned, but the thing is she has to add, this is the takeaway from the speech, to summarize up my report like that. That's the one thing she could have been added. And you're coming back to the auxiliary role player, that Milan counter. Wow, the first time, as mentioned earlier also, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So you have started your Toastmaster journey, the first step, with very, very energetic and excellent way. Your report was very crisp and you taken care everything. You didn't miss everything, didn't miss anything. You covered all this thing. What could have been one thing could have been better, even though we are moving from the online to offline from next week onwards. But whenever you are attending online, we have a point to use a laptop. You can share the screen. That is not, then it's not fine, no problem at all. And except that, kudos to you. You are the first to perform, really excellent perform. Good. Then coming back to the timer, as a Toastmaster, we say Toastmaster wears many hats. The Toastmaster Azad, he took the things on the spot. Even he said, "Oh, I am the timer," but he explained the role well, and he always prepared. We everyone witnessed that he shared the screen also. Even though he was doing multiple tasks as the Toastmaster of the day, as a timer, in between coordinating with everybody, but he did a wonderful job. So overall, the meeting was excellent. Everyone performed well. Everyone was prepared. Everyone was aware that what they are doing that, and everyone was very keen to observe what other people are doing and what we can learn that. So thank you so much for having me as a general evaluator. It's my pleasure and privilege to be a general evaluator for this 817th meeting of South Delhi Toastmasters Club. With that, thank you so much, each and everyone. I hand over the stage to Toastmaster of the day. Over to you, Toastmaster Azad.
Can we have a round of applause for Pandi sir? He has given the speech.
Yeah,
He
what
has-
a evaluation, Toastmaster Pandi.
Yes, a great evaluation. Although he has been struggling with the network, so I wish him the best network next time. Although we will meet offline, sir, in the next meeting, I believe. And
Sure.
yes, so let me conclude the theme today, and then I will be speaking in the capacity of a presiding officer. So the theme was why Toastmasters. See, you must have observed the meeting and you must have understood by now that why Toastmasters. So I can only share my personal experience. When I joined, I used to use a lot of filler words, so like, and I did not have that kind of vocabulary which I have today. And I did not only become the Toastmaster and started my journey as a public speaker. I also started learning from different people that they read books. Their best friends are books. So I have read almost 15 books in last 1 year and 3 months. So that is also something which adds to your life, and on you learn almost main 8 skills when you become a Toastmaster, including public speaking. You build your confidence, you develop leadership skills, you develop networking skills. If you are shy, you must be a very, very introvert person. But when you behave like a Toastmasters. You go on different platforms and you find yourself that you are actually talking to people. You don't have problem, in exchanging your numbers and reaching out to people later on. So you become ultimately a leader and a very, very live person. You are very open to take feedbacks even in your office, because being a Toastmaster, that becomes your habit, because now you want to improve in your job, in your personal life, in your professional life, and those who are connected spiritually, most of us are obviously. So you do everything in a way that you are open to take that feedback and implement that feedback in your life, and you want to improve. So all I can say that if something you should start as a human being, you don't send your kids, you don't go to universities, but yes, as soon as you are 18, you must join Toastmasters, no matter which club, but you should become a Toastmasters. You will get good jobs through your networking. You will, and this is cost effective, by the way, very, very cost effective. So this is why the Toastmaster. I conclude my theme, and now in the capacity of the presiding officer, everyone played their role well, and I congratulate those who has taken their time out and come and attended this meeting instead of going here and there, attending some parties and doing something else. But you have come here to learn, to improve your skills. You did not go there. You chose to come here. Actually, when I started, I spoke to guest Tarun Bhuti. I spoke to guest Kaustubh Shukla, and I was not knowing that. I think I was just finding out that Mary was having some problem with the connection. So I want to start with the Mary, that how was the meeting, and how is there any feedback if she wants to give to us, because ultimately we are going to offline again. So guest Mary, the stage is all yours. If you are there and you are listening to me, please let us know if you want to give any kind of feedback. Guest Mary, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Yeah,
And
please, stage is all yours, because officially and formally introduce yourself. I did not get a chance to talk to you initially when I started the meeting. So stage is all yours.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the Day. My full name is Mary Karumwa, and I'm visiting you from East Africa, Kenya,
Wow.
Nairobi. I'm based in Nairobi. How I know about South Delhi Toastmasters, I came to India and I came to New Delhi in 2021 on medical grounds. So I was looking for a club, and that is the club I got, because you were closest. In as much as we were meeting online, I thought I still can join your meetings. So that is how I know about South Delhi. And when you went physical, I was not able to continue joining. But today I said they are still meeting, because I'm still part of the guest group. Yes, so
yes.
I have.
You are and you will be.
Yes, so that is why I came, and as usual, I enjoy the company, and I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to have come, that I did not go out there to party. I am here to join this meeting, and I have learned so much from everyone, and thank you for having me. Yes, and I would like to participate when you have online meetings. I would also like to participate, to take up a role.
Great.
Yes, so thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining from one corner of the world and letting us know that how you visited Delhi. And I wish you good health if you came here on some medical ground. I wish you good health. And if we do meetings online, then please come and join. And once you are the guest member of the South Delhi Toastmasters, you will always be a guest member for life. We will not remove you unless you yourself exit the group. So with this, I would like to move to the guest Tarun Bhuti, if he has some kind of feedback which he can give to us. Meanwhile, I'm sharing a poll for the anchors. Whosoever you think did their role best out of these, although all the anchors have done their job well, but if you think one of them was just some mile extra, so you can just vote for him or her. So this is a best anchors poll. I think someone has not voted. Okay, it's okay. Yes. So guys, I was just saying that I was just talking to guest Tarun Bhuti, if he can just give us some kind of feedback that we can improve on our meetings, and also tell us if you can join us offline next week.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Ajad, for giving me this opportunity to share my feedback. I haven't really noticed any, thing which can be improved. It's my second meeting today, and everything like really went awesome. And attending this meeting second time, it really went awesome. You mentioned that like physical interaction is different than the virtual interaction, though virtual interaction is like cost effective, time effective. We don't have to travel to any place to attend something. In terms of cost as well, we can directly attend anything on just screen. But in a physical environment, it's a different learning experience. It's a different like enjoying experience as well. The physical vibes are completely different, body language and everything. So that's the beauty of physical environment. And yeah, I would love to interact with you all in a physical environment as well, in a physical meeting. Not sure if I would be like able to attend the Saturday meeting in an offline mode or not, but yeah, I'll definitely keep you updated, and would really love to try for that as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for sharing whatever you had about the meeting, and
Yeah.
we wish you no doubt that every mode has their own benefits
Absolutely.
and own disadvantages. But yes, we would like to see you in the physical setup as well. So let's move on to our next guest Kaustubh Shukla, and I will call him, if I may, and if he can allow, guest Mani Shukla. So, sir, can you give us some kind of feedback, or you also tell us if you are comfortable with the physical meetings if we go offline next week?
Azad, I think that is what I was expecting. I mean, when I gone to the website, there was option to have this offline gathering where we have news. I think that is what mentioned there, that people meet and then they have this kind of ceremonies. So that is what I was looking. But when I found that it's online for this time, so I was like, okay, let's try this one first. And yeah, I think overall I got a good experience where everyone is having their particular role and they are doing it very well. And as a guest also, I got a chance to interact with each of us. So that is a good thing. So looking forward to meet offline as well.
Great, sir. Great. Thank you so much for your time. And actually, I'm glad that all the guests and our members and a special guest and member to Table Topic Master Sandra Sivastava, all of you have taken out the time and joined this meeting. And I also want to hear from Toastmaster Milind Kumar. First of all, congratulations to you on becoming a Toastmasters. And when you were giving your reports, I thought that this is not the first time that you have become a Toastmaster. So have you ever been a Toastmaster before joining this club? That would be my first question. And second, yes, being a member also, you can give us the feedback. And no doubt, we are going offline. That is a promise.
Toastmaster Azad, this is my first time as a Toastmaster. Previously, last week, that is my first meeting, and this is my second meeting as a Toastmaster. So that is the answer to your first question. And I think from the feedback perspective, I think everyone has done a great job for their role. And next week, I'm definitely looking forward to meet with all of you guys.
Great, great. So, guys, now the meeting has come to an end. But before we leave the meeting, I have the names to announce who have done better than the others, because all of us are awesome. And I'm saying it about myself as well, because if you cannot promote yourself, how can you promote others? So, best anchor is, it especially goes to Toastmaster IC Pandey, and he has got the maximum votes. I don't have the certificates right now, but we will give it to you in the physical setup. And the best auxiliary role player, obviously, there is one champion, Toastmaster Milind Kumar. So in your debutant role, is it his debutant role? or last week also he has done
Yes, yes.
a role.
It is a debutant role. Debutant
Wow,
role. Yeah.
debutant role and a winner, because people liked you. And as a speaker, we have one speaker. So Pandit sir always says that I run alone and I come first. Pandit sir, have you remember that dialogue? Pandit sir
Yes,
says,
yes, yes.
I participated and I came third. I asked him,
Yeah.
sir, how many participants were there? He said only 3. And he came third. So, that is also something, you take things in a healthy way. And we have a best anchor, and the best anchor, okay, announced IC Pandit sir. And best table topic, best table topic, people liked guest Mary. So guest Mary, congratulations, you have won the best table topic speaker. I will send you the virtual certificate once I prepare this. So congratulations everyone, and thank you so much for joining us today, and let's meet at the same time on next Saturday. With this, I call this meeting to the end officially. I request the IC Pandit sir and Toastmaster Divyanshi Chauhan, if you can stay back for the EC meeting for 5 minutes, and others may
Take a
leave.
screen.
Thank you, everyone. Good night. Bye-bye.
Good night. Good night.
Yeah, can you take a screenshot? Everyone just switch on their camera. You can take a screenshot.
I think, sir, everyone has left, and I am
Okay,
sorry
then
that I
okay,
forgot.
fine. Okay, fine. No issue. No issue.
I
no
think
issue.
Divyanshi has also left.
Okay, okay. No problem. No problem.
He was not there.
Yeah. Yeah. Only we three are there. Okay.
We
No
do
problem.
okay, sir.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, no
we will
problem,
do
no
our
problem.
EC meeting on Tuesday or maybe on
Yeah, yeah.
Wednesday.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Okay,
Okay,
Pandit sir,
okay,
good
fine.
night. Bye bye.
Okay, fine. Good night. Bye, bye. Bye.
Amazing
Bye.
speech, sir. Amazing speech.